them.
The
Where
Kings. Hey, Ramona.
yeah.
I keep trying to tell people, don't sleep on them. That curse is going to end. They're going to make the
Ooh.
playoffs.
I thought you went off the deep end this summer when you were banging the Kings to the playoffs drum, and lo and behold, a quarter of the way in the season, I gotta say, man, I think you're onto something.
Kings basketball. Yeah, y'all beat me up over this. I got laughed at. I got ridiculed. Clowned. And that's okay. You know what, Tim? I think it's like if you say something good about Dallas, right? Everybody around, he live in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
He just saying that because he live in Dallas, and they don't realize like we don't lose any sleep if these teams lose. We ain't got no skin on the cat, right? Other than if the Warriors do well, the Kings do well, that means I got more time at home
Right.
during the
You get a
playoffs.
home playoff series.
Yeah, living in the Bay Area, but I you know I was going to Kings games after I go to Kings game a lot. It's about an hour and a half drive. Hasn't been much to watch for years. But
16 years without the playoffs, if we're
exactly.
being precise.
And so when they got Sabonis though, like, look, I love Halliburton, man. He's gonna be a star. But sometimes there's trades that are like really good for both teams. And I thought this trade was good for both teams. You could have trades where both win, right? And I think people want to make one a winner or the other. They both won. This is the best big they've had since Cousins. Best, this is Weber Cousins category, and they had no size. And I saw Sabonis play closely in India, believe it or not, against the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't a big fan of him in college. I feel like since he went to the NBA, he's put on 50 pounds. Go look at his Gonzaga pictures.
Mm-hmm.
This dude's a monster, man. And he could hit shots, score in the post. There's not a lot of guys that could score in the post. He's old school, score in the post, not that 5 feet out of the post back in. Nah. His daddy, who's big time, one of the greatest players in the world history, taught him to get his big butt in the post and make it easy. And he's a great passer, great rebounder. He's one of the league's most underrated players. So what I'm saying is when he got to Sacramento in a trade, I remember at the first game, De'Aaron Fox hugged him in the same way that Magic Johnson hugged Kareem when Magic first got the Lakers. Because now
when Kareem hit the hook to win Magic's first game,
when Magic was a
acted
rookie,
like they won the
he hugged
championship.
him like that, and it's because now he has a pick and roll partner. Now he's playing with a big that he could pass. Now he's playing with somebody that could carry the offensive load, but on the inside. So I just felt like with those two guys, and then Harrison Barnes, if he's your number 3 scorer, that's a pretty good third scorer. Then I saw their rookie Keegan Murray this summer, he's gone off to a slow start. I love him. Yeah. I think he's going to be a star. He's going to get better as the season progresses. But then the Kings quietly added Malik Monk. He and De'Aaron Fox are really good friends from the Kentucky days. And then the coolest white boy in the league, Red Velvet,
Kayvon.
They brought him in, Rick Ashley, aka Rick Ashley. So like they were quietly like putting this team together. Rick Ashley is.
A little Rick rolling.
Yeah. And so I just I just saw it. I saw it last season, and then they added on top of it. So it's it's a kind of a little crazy projection, but I know a lot about Mike Brown, how he does things. In Mike's previous 2 jobs, he walked in with a LeBron James. He walked in with Kobe Bryant. This is the first time where he could put his build his team the way he wants to build the team. And he just built Nigeria basketball's team. So he's a military guy. He was born in Germany on a base. Like everything with him is structured and regimented, and the Kings needed that. And they were looking for somebody to come in the door and show them the way, and they're listening to him.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.